Alright, so basically I'm just gonna do like a voiceover for this video. Um this whole entire like gym sesh was just absolutely like freaking atrocious to me. Uh just really was not my day, I would say. The back movements felt fine. It was more that like in this movement I started to realize that like my bot so earlier this year I strained my right bicep and was not really doing much for like a week, maybe like a week and a half, and like maybe just like the past couple of arm days is like the full potential my arm has became back stronger. But in this one I can just kind of not strain aching, just kind of more of like an irritating, like it's just not really working out when I extend my arms on this lat. I don't know if it's possibly just the movement because it's more of like an outer grip, or if it's not really like my close up. But yeah, this whole entire time it was just like an absolute atrocious doing. I literally just kind of wanted to pack my stuff home and go, but I told myself I was not going to do that. But yeah, the whole time, just like really just kind of even like right here, really trying to get like a slow stretch in my back and try to contract my back still. It just was, I mean, it felt good, just really was not the way to go in this situation. So, uh, everything just kind of was going not so great this whole like day. I don't know. I don't know if I just didn't eat enough because this whole entire day I only ate like 1,700 calories, and since I'm still in my deficit, I'm still only like I think like 2,500 max. So I don't know if it was just because I had less food in me or if it was just the people there. Because usually this is about like 9 o'clock at night. Usually I go. I'm not even leaving my house till like 11 for most days. So right here, basically, this movement has been one of my favorite movements for back. Um, Really just a nice slow stretch down, and I kind of just raise my chest up and just kind of like stretch my pec and just squeeze the hell out of my lat. Um, Easily one of my favorite movements that done for my back. Really just trying to focus on just the stretch and the squeezing motion at after. Um, Again, still one of my best back movements. I would 100% say. I have seen my lats not terribly grow like dramatically, but I have seen some more uh, width and thickness in my back throughout the course of the couple like times I've done this and like weeks I've done it. Um, but yeah, usually this is like one of my favorite movements. I would say easily for back, simple, really can just get a good squeeze and a nice stretch, and really just overall enjoying. It really gets a pump and blood flow into my back, and I would say my back is now one of my weakest points, at least like aesthetic wise, because I still have like a lot of body fat. But strength wise, my back has came a long way. I couldn't even do. I remember when I did this movement when I started out, and I could only do like 25 pound, 25s on each side. And now this one right here is also one of my new favorite movements. I just kind of started doing this movement. Basically, really, okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I totally forget what these are called. I just keep seeing them all over, and I finally like convinced myself to try it. And it really gets a good stretch in my lat and like a really good squeezing motion. As you can see here, I try to really just try to hit my like my high like upper thighs. Really just try to bring the end to my upper thigh and then like kind of like arch my back and squeeze my lower back because that's one of my weak points. I have very rounded shoulders and my traps and everything, and my chest take over. So I would really say that my lower back is one of my weakest points in my just like overall. So having that type of movement to kind of really strengthen your upper back, to me personally, I just feel is like one of the key points of having not just like an overall good physique and everything like in the future, but having just a way to simply just I don't know, look better, have just like overall better posture. So really just kind of doing different variations of things to really target that muscle group. So moving on the face pulls. Um, these really okay. My rear delts are also one of my weakest points. I would say my Side delt and front delt are pretty, I would say, one of my better parts, but my rear delt is kind of lacking. I have started to see a little bit of roundness that helps it with my tricep, but it's really kind of like, I kind of more feel it in my traps, but I really try not to. So I don't know. This is one of those hard workouts, I would say. And side lateral raises, one of my favorite, I would say, like side delt movements. I mean, I think everybody can agree on that. It really does target the side delts really well. Usually, I do like a thing where I like wrap my. You guys probably seen in my last one, where I wrap the thing around my wrist. I don't have to grip onto it. But to be honest, just like this whole entire day, I just was not feeling it like at all. So I just kind of wanted to. I was not even thinking about doing shoulders, but then I called myself like a literal pussy if I didn't. So I said I ain't no bitch, and I just, even though I didn't do my best and I didn't do much weight, I literally just wanted to do it just to get the movement in. But usually I go for like, I'm, since my shoulders are weak, I only go like 10, 15 pounds on this, but I really do good form. But here you can just kind of see I'm winging the weight. Really just trying to get done with the gym and overall just trying to get home. But I would say overall that this workout's pretty solid when you actually like focus into it and you actually do it properly. But yeah, that's really it for the video. I'm not even gonna lie, this is kind of weird. I'm just talking to myself.